So in this video we're going to learn how to tune our ukulele. The easiest way to do it is probably just to use an app from your smart device. Okay, so I'm using in this case my iPad, but you can use your smartphone. There's loads of different apps you can use, but the one that I use the most is called Guitar Tuna. So it's all one word, Guitar Tuna, and it's tuna as in the fish. Okay, so Guitar Tuna, all is one word. So I have it downloaded on my iPad here, or I just tap it. And when you first come to use the app, it's most likely that it's going to start off in guitar mode, as if you're tuning a 6-string guitar. So if you tap up here, just in the top left hand corner here, it gives you different options now. Okay, so you'll not be able to see this on the screen probably, but it says guitar standard, bass 4-string, and then at the bottom it says ukulele soprano, so that's the one that we want. Okay, and you'll see on your screen just a little diagram of the head of your ukulele. Okay, so we're going to start on the top string. That's the string that's closest to the ceiling, and that's a G. Okay, and if you look here, if you just tap the bottom left string, so where it says G, just tap that and it'll probably make a little sound. It'll probably play a G note. And what you want to try and do is a little tip to make sure that the microphone in your device picks up the string. You want to repeatedly hit the string. So you want to repeatedly hit the string like this, so it picks it up. So I'm going to do that in a minute, but as you see, as I hit that, you'll see a little red cursor on the left hand side. Okay, now because that little red indicator is on the left hand side, it's telling me that the string is too slack, it needs tuned up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeatedly hit my string so the app can pick this up. Then I'm going to turn my machine head, my little tuning peg here, until it tightens up sufficiently. And what I'm trying to do is get this red marker to move into the middle, and it'll turn green and you hear like a little ding. Okay, that tells us that we're tuned up. So I'm just continually hitting it and tightening it up. You can hear it getting tightened up and getting higher. And you'll see that as I'm doing that, the cursor's coming into the middle, and eventually it's getting green. And then you see the little bar, green bar at the top there, it kind of appear, and you'll hear a little ding, and that's basically telling us now that is in that's tuned to a G. Okay, so now we're going to move to the second string down, and that's a C note. So you want to just tap the C note there on your app, and that means that is selected. So again, same thing, I'm going to repeatedly hit the string, and again, because it's very slack, it's on the left hand side. So again, just the same process, repeatedly hit the string, turn the machine head to allow the string to tighten. Okay, so that's our C note. So moving down to the next string, which is an E note. Okay, and so what I'll want to do then is tap this E note here, and again I'm now going to move to the E string. So that's the third string down, and it's the tuning peg that is closest to the floor and furthest away from you. Okay, so this tuning peg, it's close to the floor and it's the one that's furthest away from you. So just again, it's on the left, so it needs tuned up. There we go. And finally we do our A string, so we just hit the A button there, and we're doing our bottom string closest to the floor, and it's this little machine head here that you'll need to tighten up on. And again, our cursor to the left, and there we go. Okay, and I might ask you, do you want to try Guitar Tuner Pro Accuracy Personally, I haven't upgraded it. The free version works very well for me. Now, so we've tuned our ukulele up. When you first have your new ukulele, these strings are normally made of sort of nylon strings, or referred to sometimes as gut strings, and they really stretch. Okay, so as you're tightening the string up, it's stretching and stretching and stretching, and therefore then the string will slacken off a little bit again. So probably in the time that I've taken to tune these strings up as you're watching this video, the strings have already stretched. So I need to keep tuning the ukulele until eventually the strings stop stretching and the ukulele holds the correct tuning. So for example, if I go back to the G note here, and if I do this again, you'll see that it's gone to the left a little bit. It's not too far off, but I just need to retune it again. And you'll probably need to do that for each of the strings until it begins to hold its tune and it becomes a bit more stable and a bit more steady in the tuning. Another little tip, if you want to try and stretch the strings a little bit quicker so you can get the ukulele in tune a little bit faster, is to just very lightly, after you tune the strings, just take your thumb and just sort of go along the string and push it down slightly like this, and go along the whole string, and it will help to stretch the string. And then once I do that, if I again stay on the G here, you can see it was just a little bit to the left and only needed a slight adjustment until we got back to the correct pitch or the correct note. So that's basically how to tune your ukulele. If I go to my C note, okay, it'll probably have gone to the left a little bit. Yeah, so there we go. Just bring it back again. Okay, and then I'm going to then just sort of push down on it a little bit, just to kind of stretch it out. And then play it again, and it just needs a little bit of adjustment just to get it bang in the middle. Okay, I'll do my E note again. Here we go, just a little bit to the left again. Tune up the pitch. I'll give it a little bit of a stretch. Just using my thumb and even my forefinger. Ooh, it's a bit hard there. There we go. And then we'll down to A, so this is our bottom string here. There we go, it's a little bit out of tune, a little bit slack. I'm going to give it a little bit of stretch. Just do it gently, just sort of push along. Just push down the string gently, don't do it too hard. We don't want anything to break. And that was fine, that kept it you can see that we're starting to sound good. Okay. So another thing that sometimes can happen is that the string's too tight, okay, and you need to slacken it. So if we go back to my G, which is my top string here, and I'm using this machine head, if I was to show you, that's now I've deliberately kind of tuned it too high just to show you. If you see that the little marker, this little red marker, is now to the right hand side, and that's now telling me that it's too high and I need to slacken the string off. So I just continue to hit the string continually so the app can pick it up, and slowly just slacken the string till it turns to the middle. So that's all you need to do if your strings just tune a little bit too high, and that's all there is to it. Look forward to seeing you in your lessons, and take care.